Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alice here, back with another video. Today I will be redoing my setup for my new M1 MacBook Pro that I will be using for editing, school stuff, productivity, entertainment, and other things. Now, you may ask yourself why I would be doing this when my setup is already decent and works. Well, my setup is currently set up for gaming with a gaming mechanical keyboard that I've customized, a mouse, monitor, and gaming laptop that runs Windows. But recently, over the past couple months, I found myself not really gaming anymore. I kinda just let it sit there, barely on any use. So instead, I'm gonna try and turn it more into a productivity workstation and use it for, well, work and productivity. You may also ask yourself, why not just use the computer that you already own? Why a MacBook Pro? Well, the Windows laptop that I've been using is starting to slow down, and that may be on me, but I'm not too sure. The laptop that I use also gets very loud with its large fans that almost sound like a PS4. It's inconvenient to use on battery because the battery does not last long at all, and it may be from the dedicated GPU that it has, but it's a 1660 Ti, so it might make sense. It overheats and gets very hot from just doing some YouTube browsing or just using some extra apps. Of course, it's great for gaming, don't get me wrong. It has an Intel Core i5 with a GTX 1660 Ti. I even added an extra 8 gigs of RAM, and I built a whole setup for it. It runs games great. Take Fortnite for example. It runs it at my settings at around 144 frames per second, and Call of Duty at 110 frames per second. Forza at 60, and Valorant at just about 200 or more. It's great, don't get me wrong, but it's just not what I will use for a daily driver, as it also is heavy, and the charger is also heavy as it has an external power bank. So the MacBook Pro, the MacBook that I will be using as a daily driver. It's the 13-inch MacBook Pro from 2020. The base model because, well, let's be honest, me as a 17-year-old doesn't have its priorities in buying a $1,200 to $6,000 MacBook Pro with an M2 chip, when the M1 is just good enough for me, especially when you bought it used from a private seller at $600. Of course, I couldn't customize it at all, but it comes with 256 gigabytes of storage and 8 gigs of RAM, which is pretty good for me in my opinion. Since I'd like to do YouTube a little more consistently, I might need to buy an external hard drive. But anyways, the MacBook Pro is just a perfect daily driver. It's light, weighing in at just 3 pounds, has a battery that realistically lasted me about a day and a half before it even reached 40%. The speakers are great for watching YouTube and movies, but to be honest, when I'm not at home, I just use my AirPods Pro. The keyboard and trackpad are great. I was honestly very surprised when I used it for the first time, as it's the nicest trackpad that I've ever used. It's honestly great for mobility, and it's a powerhouse with the M1 chip. And it's got a headphone jack for this microphone. When I mentioned my AirPods Pro earlier, I'm going to lead it to this, the Apple ecosystem. The ecosystem is also great as I can airdrop photos, videos from my phone, just like I did for this video. My AirPods automatically connect from my phone to my laptop when I play media. I can unlock it with my watch, passwords are synced, Apple Pay is there, and here's an example for you. I wrote this script on my MacBook Pro, and with iCloud, it switched all the way to my phone. The whole thing, it's already there. This is just stuff that I've experienced from my end, but of course, there's way more stuff. Alright, now that we got that initial information out of the way, let's get straight into renovating this setup. So I bought most of these products on Amazon, starting with this USB-C to HDMI cable. It has anti-interference gold-plated plugs, it's 6 foot, it has aluminum, and it's a pretty sturdy cable. Inside the packet, I just had this lifetime warranty card and the cable itself. It's compatible with many devices, Thunderbolt 3 and 4, and it comes in different sizes, but I bought it for $14.99. Up next is this clear case that I bought on Amazon for $12.99. It comes with a keyboard cover, comes with the screen protector, and it comes with the actual case itself. Now, it was pretty simple to put on. All I had to do was just snap it on in a couple spots on the top and the bottom, and it was all good to go. And it comes with other colors like camel, honeydew, purple, red, matte black, midnight green, and other colors. But I chose clear because I thought it'd be nice to show the space gray color on my MacBook. And I don't know if I already mentioned, but the ports are exposed pretty well. It's a pretty lightweight case, and it comes with rubber feet. Up next is this in-case case or compact sleeve that I bought at Best Buy for $42. Right now it's going for $49.95. It's waterproof, I believe. It comes with one external pocket to put cables, dongles, or whatever you need. Right now I have a calculator for school, or I did. And inside, it is lined with this like suede or alcantara kind of material. It's very soft. It's very high quality. It's 14 inches. I think it's for the new MacBook, but I bought it for this MacBook because I thought it'd be nice to have a little wiggle room, although it was a little snug in there. But I'm not gonna worry because it's covered with a case, and it's a very soft material inside, like mentioned before. It's nice to carry it around. It's lightweight, and it looks great in my opinion. You know, this material is nice. It's all black, which I think it goes good with the space gray. But yeah. Next, I have this adjustable laptop stand that I bought on Amazon for $29.99. It's gray, and there also is a silver color for $19.99. I'm not sure why the space gray color is more expensive, but that's alright. It's up to 17-inch laptops. It can hold up to 17.6 pounds. It's really good. It comes with rubber feet and like little stands so the laptop doesn't slide off. Came with this little wrench, but I tried to see if I could adjust it, but didn't work. But yeah, it's great. Using it right now to rise my MacBook, so you can see, of course. Works really good. It's solid. I think it's lightweight. It's sturdy. You know, it's made out of metal. It's very portable. But since we're already here, I'm just gonna plug this into my MacBook. Again, it's USB-C to HDMI. The MacBook doesn't have any HDMI ports like shown right now. So yeah, it's again 6 foot. I'm just going. I just plugged it in, and then I tried to kind of hide the cable. I'll cable manage after. But yeah, it was just as simple as plugging it in like so, opening up my laptop, and it gave me a prompt, and I just hit allow to connect to the display, and we're good. Just like that, it connected. I can now multitask. I use it right now for editing. So I have the player on the MacBook Pro screen, and then I've got the editing tools on the bigger display itself. Although some would argue it should be the other way around. Up next is the Mechanical MX Mini Keyboard from Logitech. It's space gray color. I bought it on Amazon for $149.99. It's 60% size, right? Compact size. And in the box, it just came with the keyboard and the accessories that you're gonna need, like this USB-A to USB-C cable to charge it, these little user guides or warranty papers, and how to set it up itself. And lastly, it came with the little USB dongle that we're going to be plugging into our MacBook Pro. It came with cherry red switches. I think they're cherry or Logitech branded. I'm just gonna double check that. But it's high quality. It's built with aluminum, plastic. It's really smooth to type on. It's Bluetooth. It's backlit. It's of course Windows and Mac OS oriented. iOS and Android. It has the command keys, the alt keys, the option keys, whatever keys you're gonna need while using a MacBook, and it's also using the same keys for a Windows. Lastly, I bought the Logitech G Pro wireless mouse at Best Buy for $91.99. Right now, its original price it's $129.99, but it was on sale at my local Best Buy. Saved about $38. But here on the back, it lists a couple features, and it looks pretty cool. I've never used this mouse, but I've seen good reviews on it, so I decided to go ahead and buy it. The only issue that I found was that it's just a little heavier than my Razer Viper Mini, but I understand it's wireless, so I'm not gonna be upset about that. but I'm just unboxing it right here. Compared to the wired one, I only really bought this because I'm going for the wireless aesthetic on my setup. And oh, hold on. Didn't want to interrupt that, but as I was saying, I'm trying to go for a clean wireless look, and I thought that this would be a really good opportunity to buy this. Came with the dongles that we're going to be using to connect it to our laptop. I'm not sure what the bigger part is, but I do know that the wire or the little USB is what we're going to be using to connect to the laptop. Comes with adjustable buttons. If we wanted to connect a button or remove a button, there's panels for that. And there's a micro USB to USB-A cable to charge it. And I really thought this was going to use USB-C, but it might be an older mouse. I'm not sure. I didn't really do my research. But it did come with these instructions on how to use it, user information, and more. So here's the dongle that we're going to be using to connect it to our MacBook. It cost a pretty penny. Cost like $99. It does match the space gray color, and it is metal built. It's aluminum. It's a really high quality what is this, a USB hub, a really high quality USB hub, and it came with its own little external case and cable, although I'm not sure what the cable is used for, if it requires two USB-C ports to use it. But here it is. I plugged everything in. Looks great. Plugged in my charger, plugged in my HDMI cable, and the dongles. Total, it has two USB-C ports, two SD slots, one micro. It has the HDMI cable, and yeah, that's it. This is what the setup looks like. I think it's very clean looking, with these keyboards, with these mice, and I think I got what I wanted. I'm definitely using this more often, as I am editing right now, and I did do some schoolwork for the past couple weeks, and yeah, here's what it looks like, you guys. Again, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching the video, and I know I've said this multiple times in the past videos, but I just wanted to give you guys thank you for the support. And I know the 6 months or 7 month absence was a long time, but I did want to focus on school, try my hardest on that, and I needed some products to review, so I kind of saved my money for this, and I hope that the video does do well. And I just want to ask for you guys to keep supporting this channel and see where this channel can take us. But I really want to thank you guys, and just make sure to like and subscribe these videos, as we are trying to currently reach 300 subscribers. It's our current goal, but our ultimate goal is to eventually end up reaching 1,000. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys one more time before I go, and yeah, thank you guys.